Alright, man, so everybody talking about this FBG Duck trial and all the snitches in Chicago and whatever the fuck else going on. They say this guy telling, that guy telling. If you don't know, FBG Duck was a Chicago guy who may have been a part of a gang, who was also a rapper, who was also doing drills for the thrills. He ended up getting knocked down. Sad story, sad situation, horrible bullshit that needs to stop. Let's get into the story of the people that's telling on these motherfuckers who did it. But really, they was all telling on themselves, so.
Suicide, I'm quick to let that Ruger ride.
Related. He stated he know all the players and can help make any identifications if needed. Dang. He said they all on YouTube and post everything they do. And he told them that August the 4th, 2020, the day FBG Duck was murdered. That's why he's cooperator number one. Meaning he was the first to do that dare like Soldier Boy, you hear me? So boom, fast forward to January the 11th, 2021, where the Fed Special Agent Kevin Dorr hit his hand with a little something and brought him in, following up on the tip that Swipe gave the detective in their first little sit on. So they already had the hungry mamas on deck, right? Boom, set him down. He get the oh yeah, that's Marcus Smart, aka Move Up. He killed several people. Yep, on behalf of the old Black Disciple show did. Look, I got the video on my page of King Vine seeing it walking out the airport. He got the running down the resume of the whole old Block 5. He said, I'm glad I can be of service and I'm willing to meet again. Just don't blow my cover, y'all. I mean, you know I work for y'all, but I do this little YouTube thing on the side, man. I'm trying to trick these folks into thinking that I'm a civilian, you know what I'm saying? Because if shit hit the fan, boom, I got the right to tell.
Shout out to the Clout Lord. That's King Lil J that got his own shit going on right now to be talked about or laughed at or whatever the fuck. Can't judge nobody. But in this story or in this article where you hear them talking about who's snitching, what you gonna see is a lot of people told on their motherfucking self.
On whoever I want to, right?
You know, don't be ashamed of y'all stories. Come out with these. Everybody on the internet telling. On everything. Everybody telling. We all rats on everything. Fuck it. I'm tired of people saying that shit. Niggas on the internet, we all rats then, nigga. We all telling the story, nigga. What you on the internet talking about? You on the internet talking about another motherfucker, you one too, nigga. On everything. You hear me like, come on.
Man, that false association that niggas be trying to do, they want to associate with some shit, associate you with some shit that they know you not, to make you more comfortable with being susceptible to the malarkey that they talking about. Now, this dude was on the internet antagonizing people who had been told, exposing people who had been told, and he had been telling for 10 years, maybe even longer than that.
Man, like, I be tired of that shit. I'm chasing that paper though.
Word on these internet streets, it's Trench's News called a pipe case and bit of cheese. Now anybody with a street bone in their body know if you a felon, you ain't supposed to be around no firearm. That's 2 to 5 out the gate, right? But remind you, when you a confidential informant, you get special privilege. He started this YouTube page August 1st, 3 days before FBG Duck murder. Whole time he on Facebook going live without the mask. August 3rd, Duck get clipped. Now your boy on YouTube with Batman briefs concealing his taco. Because by this time he already told.
And then with me, with the 06 and to 2011, hey, look, I looked at Move-Op age. He would have been 4 years old. I looked at C-Thang age. He wasn't even over there. C-Thang ain't even live there. Los was over there. Los was a kid. Los was probably about 13 when I was over there, 12, 13. But he was clean and shoot. He was like doing the buckets.
I'm just saying, with all that information down and remembering what niggas' ages was, it's like, how? How is that possible? How does that work out? How does that go down? But hey,
Bubbles with doing feet and shit. And C Murder was locked up. Actually, he was locked up for shooting or some shit. And who else? Who else in there? Like I said, TZ and Man. I know them. You know what I'm saying? So I know how it look and I know how it sounds. But I ain't dodging shit. You hear me? Like this Trench's News, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like. They thought that I backdoored Duck, or however they thought, they felt. Hey, look, it ain't my job to stand on no business for no niggas. I'm not no gang members. I ain't take my stupid ass downtown and did anything. I didn't.
Boy, you took your stupid ass downtown and got footloose and fancy free with them folks, man, in that black and white. See, the feds, they done played you. See, they put your little information out there in the public, right? Got you looking crazy. But if it wasn't for Moo-Wop attorney filing that paperwork to get that hearsay up out of there, the world still would have never knew that you was working for the government this whole time and you was a confident.
Mind you, that car in the background, that's suspected to be one of the murder vehicles.
To informer, gang. I mean, all snitching aside, man. Okay, you said you did your thing on them boys. You got out on them, right? You a civilian, whatever. Boom. What's up with this confidential informer shit? That little Reese looking crazy because he ain't do the proper research on you, you feel me? Man, I can bet my bottom dollar because I know Reese, he wouldn't co-sign in the feds.
Guy that's been trending pretty hard lately. He got stories with everybody from Chicago. His name Church's News.
Yeah, what's to him?
Do you know him? Did you know him when you was growing up?
I definitely seen Church's News before. I think I seen him around before. But I ain't know he was gonna be the type of nigga he is right now, you know?
Say it ain't so. I know they had to record that before I dropped this video right here. Cause Foden would've came in there with a pack of cheese or something instead of pushing that bite. But then your boy Swipe took that little whoop and ran with it. He basically told Reese, good looking for the shout out. You know, sorry about your guys. All in a day's work. They had it coming.
My stories are real. Ask Lil Reese. Shout out to Lil Reese too, man. Hey, I appreciate the Lil Reese, man.
Hey, not for nothing, but Lil J right here was laughing a little too hard at them cops shaking their ass, man. You already got suspicions on you, dog. That shit ain't look right, dog. Oh, shit.
Ain't got nothing to do with none of this that's going on with them. Them niggas gotta pay for that shit, not you. So shout out to Lil Reese. You know, I was around y'all. I ain't got nothing against y'all. And I don't know nothing about y'all.
Translation, he basically telling Lil Reese, I know you heard by now, it's a new sheriff in town. Quiet as kept, I've been working endlessly to put your buddies away. Now you know I know what I know, but at the same time, I don't know nothing as of now. Do you get my drift?
I used to see him, around Church's News. Damn, they know me well, for real though.
Right.
Yeah, snitches be picking who they snitching and who they not snitching on. And then, like, yo, man, let's be clear. Chicago don't even own all their streets. And it's a whole lot of toll roads. And it's more cameras in Chicago than it is in New York. There's no way these motherfuckers been getting away with all of these murders unaccounted for. There's no way nobody knows who and what done did this and that. And then look at all these charges and things where everybody just walking free like this. People, murders that they talking about, murders that they pled guilty to out in 8 years and shit like this. And then Chicago got some real funny gun laws, especially when it come down to buying them. So you telling me all these motherfuckers getting caught with pipes and getting right back out? Like, that makes absolutely no sense. When I first got in the game, I was taught about get out of jail free cards. A lot of these niggas obviously got get out of jail free cards. That don't necessarily make them snitches, but the police know following them and their moves is gonna tell them everything they need to know about what's going on in the neighborhood. And y'all telling me they've been able to do all this shit on a global scale to where somebody can sit in England and tell you who killed who and why, what for, and what over. But the cops don't know? I don't buy that at all. It's a whole lot of brick homes in the city of Chicago, and I think the people want that city back. And it's only one way to get it. And they damn sure going for it.
You better run fast and get little at breakneck speed because they planted that boy over there in Old Black to take you down. You see, you can't get the dirt, so I'm telling you, you the next best thing. Man, you better get yourself up out of there because all the lies he done told on the internet done hit the fan. Church's News signed a 10-year contract with the feds for $25K. And he was roughly paid about $24,963 over 15 installments. If you do the math, that's a little bit over $1,600 every sit down. Why they saying your boy signed a 360 deal with the feds? White man, you ain't playing fair and you fucked the streets up with this one. Now us on the internet knew he got his little folks out the Chicago crime subreddits believing he a civilian, some sort of fucking gang busting crime fighter in a mask. Whole time the streets was just waiting on the written confirmation from a reputable source, because y'all know real niggas ain't on the internet 24/7. They out in the streets causing mischief and mayhem. But when the Chicago Tribune and the Chicago Sun News come back 2 times and remind the city, you Master Splinter and the Pooh Shiesty, oh, it do hit different. Sure, we all want crime to decrease worldwide, and everybody want to stop the violence, but it's a way to go about it. And I don't know dude in real life off the internet, but he giving that selfish vibe.
What the fuck? Damn! That's it.
Now, mind you, you may not know who this is, but this King Lil J, is he John Wick or the Chirac Tangerine? I ain't sure. He's suspect to be a mechanic. He like them transmissions, so they say. At least I seen him dropping the transmission in the video. You know what I'm saying? Now, he wasn't changing the fluid on this transmission, but he damn sure dismounted that bitch from the drive shaft. And with that being said, man, we ain't judging nobody. So, like, his gangster card ain't in question with me because he like a little he like his bumper pulled up too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess that's what that is, you know, but I don't necessarily think going around killing niggas for nothing makes you gangster anyway. But that's a video for a whole nother day. But let's see. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of background on this guy, Lil J, to see what he got to say. You know what I'm saying?
It's not unbelievable, man. But they said for over 10 years, something to make it make sense. 10 years, it was 2013. That's when it was buzzing. There was a lot of people doing a lot of shit in 2013. Now, damn. So now it's all making sense. That's why that shit unbelievable, man. It's not really unbelievable, man, because you know Shorty told on my case, and they cousins. Him and motherfucking Butta cousins. So it's really like.
So I guess Butta, he saying him and Butta cousins. I don't know. Some of this shit you gotta take with a grain of salt because they be dissing each other. So I thought Detroit was bad. Chicago niggas can't go a 2 sentence without dissing somebody. They can't, they homies or not. So I guess he's saying that when Butter, FBG Butta, that's another snitch in this case, or informant, shall we say, when he got his Italian beef and Pepsi for snitching on him, so he claimed, stay the fuck out the streets. Just stay the fuck out the streets. Y'all out here carjacking, kidnapping, burglaring, and murdering. When you in the streets, it's just like having a job. You can't be in the plant and be in the paint room and work safety. You can't be the nigga putting the fucking drive shafts in and the motherfucker putting the electrical in. You got to pick a job on that assembly line and you got to play your motherfucking position. See, these motherfuckers selling dope one day, killing people the next day, robbing motherfuckers the next day. I'm a pimp this day, then I'm a father that day. And then they come back around when they want to switch jobs. Oh, this, that, or whatever. You don't want how it come back around because you motherfuckers ain't got a solid position in the game. And that's the motherfucking problem. But we ain't going to get an old hustler talking about that type of shit and how these niggas fucked up a motherfucking good ass business with this bullshit. We ain't going to do that. Chicago had all the work coming through that bitch wholesale better than Atlanta did, but they don't talk to you about that shit, do they? Do they? Niggas fucked all that shit up. And let's not forget, the Mexicans was snitching too. So that's a whole nother story. Motherfuckers don't talk about that shit though, do they? They don't. All these tough ass YouTube, I'ma explode snitches, they don't never expose them Mexican snitches, do they?
Ratatouille running their blood. Damn. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I don't know how you could put that to try to make it seem cool, even though you was cool with Butta, and then you was cool with Duck. You help. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not helping with none of that shit. Like, I want justice to be done in the streets. Like, damn, but he really dope.
I gotta stop it. Now you calling a nigga a snitch, but you future snitching on yourself. I want justice to be done in the streets. Niggas gotta watch what they say. I wouldn't do that for Duck. And that's why all of you motherfuckers talking about this my friend, this my man's man. You don't know who your motherfucking friend is. And then, like, this is the whole thing. All of us black people who own not just ones who own their home, but all of us black people trying to prosper, we all tired of this shit. It'd be different if this nigga owed you money or touched your kid or something like that and you kill him. All us niggas understand that type of shit. But you motherfuckers are killing each other for absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then y'all spending all the little money y'all make fucking each other over in the Gucci store or whatever. So the kids, y'all kids ain't even got shit to show for it. You niggas ain't got no life insurance. Then y'all on the internet telling on y'all selves and then want to call somebody else a snitch. I'm totally against snitching, but then at the same time, if I was involved in a crime with one of you motherfuckers, I might just tell. Shit, why the fuck not? You niggas ain't told the whole story on the internet. Why does it matter who snitched now? I knew who killed K.I. fucking 5-6 years ago. What the fuck are we talking about here? What the fuck are we talking about here? Matter of fact, I found out who killed Lil JoJo on the internet. That's what I'm saying. And then he talking about his bussing, and you about to go live after you just heard this nigga that been around all y'all been snitching for 13 years. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Zip your lips. Get the fuck on. If you need to embrace your homosexuality to put you in a different field away from these motherfuckers. That's what the fuck you need to be doing. But what do I know? I'm just Uncle Juan-o with the good advice.
Cause both sides. Like, damn, Swipe. Damn, nobody would have never knew no shit like that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm species of that shit. You can't even make it make sense with no shit like that. Cause it don't make sense. Like,